Is it time? Are you ready to change? I want to teach you how to reprogram your mind and get heart coherent, to wake up your spirit. And I want to introduce you to that spirit. I want to walk you through a process to train your system to stay in this relationship to yourself. I want to give you firsthand information on how easy it is to bring your system into coherence and to understand it in such a simple way that you can activate your system and use it not only for guidance, but for the purposes of healing and manifesting. Exactly what this system was meant to do. Sound like things you've heard before? But let me tell you, we have learned all of this wrong. We learned the wrong way to go about doing things. We were told to think, not to imagine or pretend. We were told to shut off our emotions, to not feel. We were told not to worry about it, not to take things too seriously, but to go through all the steps that you need to go through to get to the other side. Or just take the pill. It's easier. You might have to go to a therapist and sit for years trying to understand your past. No! Have you been there? Just like my client.
Hi, my name is Lelaine. I found Christy in MindRewire and this one divine moment, speaking to her or speaking with her and then joining one of her sessions and listening to all of her YouTube videos, most of her YouTube videos. I just felt this sense of I finally found the answer. And so before coming across Christy and all of her teachings, I have experienced many different modalities, thousands of hours, thousands of dollars, and they all worked, but it just would not stick. There wasn't, I would call it a layover effect, a long-lasting effect, until I started working with Christy. And she finally started connecting the dots for me. And then I could go back in heart coherence to truly experience those other modalities or even not need any of those modalities, to truly feel movement within myself, movement within my heart. I have been doing so much of this work backwards, trying to use my mind to influence my heart. And she has been truly the building block, the foundation of all of the teachings regarding go into your heart first, then do your modalities. I created so much peace within my home that my family started picking up on it.
But that's just the way it is. You know what I'm talking about. It's all wrong and it's messed up. The system is so messed up. People tell me all the time the list of things that they've tried. And some of it's worked for a period of time and some of it didn't work at all. And some of it created a devastating effect that created mayhem in their lives for years. That was me, doing a protocol wildly touted by people like Bruce Lipton. But the effects for me of one balance went horribly awry and caused effects in my life that's lasted over 6 years, non-correctable to this day because of the way I affected other people, because of this one Psych K balance and what was implanted in my subconscious. And I'm not saying that's the effect it has on everybody. It works amazingly for some people. But what it did do for me was start me asking questions as to what was in the protocol that did the heavy lifting. When you take away all of the fluff, and why isn't all of this easier? I started asking God that. Show me the Christ consciousness and how it works, and how we can do what Yeshua did, and the other great ascended masters. What are these protocols we're all doing missing? And here's another person transformed.
Hi, I'm Priscilla Stefan, and I'm so excited to be sharing about some of my immersive experiences working with Christy. You know, when you just hit a wall and you can't think your way out of something, you just know that an energetic shift is what will make that nice little swift shift. Well, Christy has an ability to do that in a gentle, potent, powerful way. It's just helped me reframe how I look at many things, really recall my power back. And I am so over healers that tell you that it's going to take a long time, that it's got to really be brutal or hard between her tone and her capacity to really be in tune with the energy and with you as the client. has allowed me to feel not only very safe, but to make shifts very quickly and gently, potently, but gently. So my system can really receive it, and I can just go on, move on with my day, really stepping into a powerful, beautiful identity, expanding into what's next for me.
What I have found out astounded me. Would you like to know what that is? Some call it getting into flow, and they tell you should do it, but they don't tell you exactly how. The trick is how you were trained and how to retrain your own system without having to go back to practitioner after practitioner. Now, again, don't get me wrong, there is a time to seek help and to go to someone to fix you. But most of the things that we're paying session prices for can be done by ourselves. Do you want freedom? Freedom comes from a deeper space than what is produced in this world. And you have to meet that part of you. Your body is a vessel. It truly has everything on board. It needs to heal. And I don't just talk about it and tell you about it. I want to teach you how to use it. Just like this lady.
I want to express my appreciation and gratitude and my love to Christy. I'm so happy I have met you during this event, and I'm so happy and grateful to you for clearing up stuff for me and helping me to understand things which I was confused about. And especially, I'm very grateful to you to helping me, I cannot say reconnect, but still with my spirit guide after some issues I had. And Christy, thank you so much, because it was not for you, I just don't know how it would be. I completely was able to receive it and appreciate it and then use it later in my life. Thank you.
I want to show you how simple it is to get inside the subconscious mind. It isn't hard. And I want to show you how once you're there, you can alter and change things. You can create, you can change and recreate stories and start to live by your new story. Have you already been working towards this? I want to teach you how to get into the heart, how to get into the brain, and how to create a consciousness and a coherence so that the energy of your heart and brain are in a match, they're in alignment, and they can work together to create what you want to see in your life. And I'm going to take it a step beyond that. Is this something you might be interested in? I want to show you how to bring the information from your head to your heart. You've got to truly transmute the information to find a different way to feel. And your body does this for you. It's different to sense it. It's different to know it. It's a different way to feel it. And then taking it all up into the universe where manifestation truly happens. You're going to know how to use this system, this vessel, your vessel. You're going to know how it works, and you will meet and learn to know the true essence of who you are. Are you curious? Finally, the answers guided for you, shown to you how it's done with you, your information inside your body. You take it around with you and use it knowing that it's yours, step by step, every day information to know what to do next until you finally turn into the real you. And you know and trust this inner part of you, this inner part of your system. You don't need somebody to keep muscle testing you and asking for answers for you. It's all right here. It's all right here. I did take it all the way. The system itself is set up so that you could tap into it and use it for when you truly need it. When you truly fall in love with your human vessel, when you truly come into alignment with who you are, that's where this gets exciting. We talk about the contrast, the light and the dark, about the grieving process and how you have to go through it. The dark and the light and the dark night of the soul. My question is, how fast can you move through that space? To focus your intentions on what you want instead of what you went through. You know, they tell you you have to go deep into the shit, excuse my language, into it and get back out of it. I don't think you do. I think that's wrong. The contrast is there to show you the difference, and then it doesn't mean you have to swim in it. You can know that difference, you can know it, and then you don't need to go back to it. Once you got it, you got it. Let's do something else. The realm of possibility and the spectrum of possibility is so huge when you decide to tap into it. When you're in alignment with your spirit and through your system, the field of possibility gets even bigger and better. And all you have to do is choose. And that turns into probability. And I want to show you how and help you train it into your system, the natural daily workings of your system. I want to walk you through it. I want to give you the information of how the technology of your body works and works so that you can use it too. So if you're interested in this, find the link below and apply for a spot in this new training. We are learning a step-by-step functional process to get you from point A to point B as quickly as possible. But there's only so many people I can work with at one time. So grab that link now, click it, go through the application process, and get on a call with me. Let's have this chat about how you can become the you truly want to be. I thank you and I bless you for being here. This is Christy from MindRewire.